Namaste and welcome back to Waking Up with Mindful Serenity Yoga or Mindful Serenity. We are going to continue with answering a question a question from the jar, and I'm attempting again to answer it within a 3-minute time frame. I'm going to reach into the jar and grab a question from the many questions that are left there. Oh, I think I have 2 here. Can't make out that window. Oh, I think it was 1, but it was ripped in 2 for some reason. Okay, they do belong together. I'm going to take a deep breath, and I'm going to exhale, and I'm going to start my timer. The question that I got is venting a healthy way to cope? Is venting a healthy way to cope? And I want to begin by saying, that's something we all hear. It's good to vent, get it out. And then people come up and they're talking to you and say, I just needed to vent, or thank you for letting me vent, or I'm just venting. And we often wonder if that is a good way to cope. And I don't like to use dualistic terms. I'm not going to say it's good or bad, right or wrong, should or shouldn't be. Is it the most skillful way to approach life, or to our healing or dealing with the reality of life? And I want to remind you that there's 3 things we should be avoiding doing as human beings: repressing, suppressing, and expressing. When I say repressing, suppressing, and expressing, it's the energy that is negative and not self-enhancing that we do not want to repress, suppress, or express. And when we vent, what we tend to do is not just deal with the emotional energy that needs to come up and be released so that we don't build up a samskara. What we're doing when we're venting, unfortunately, is venting the story detail. We're venting all the reasons why we have the right to feel anger, all the right to feel like we're victims to a circumstance often, are we not? This person did this and she said that, or this happened and I can't believe that happened. And we're venting all that negativity that is not self-serving for us or for the person we're venting to. We do need to express our emotions. We do need to release the emotional energy. But there is a much healthier way, I believe, in doing it than venting and just getting it out. And the reason why, again, is because I fear that we get lost in the story detail when we're venting, and we're expecting other people to empathize not with the experience of being human, with these emotional energies that need to come up and that maybe came from here and that are coming up here, and the way we feel with all this energy coming up, but with the story detail and our right to feel a certain way, our right to feel angry, our right to be victimized, our right to be, pitied or whatever. And it is a human tendency that we are all involved in doing. So it's not like one person's wrong for doing it. It's just a very natural, conditioned way of expressing that we call venting. And so I caution the person who feels that they need to vent to just think, is this the most skillful way for me to approach the situation? I know I need to release the energy that I'm storing, but do I need to release it in story detail? Is it the story that's important, or the release of this energy that's important? So venting, may not necessarily be the healthiest way to approach the reality of life. Sure, express your feelings, release that emotional energy, but don't get lost in the story detail that often goes with venting. Well, that's what I have to say about that. I hope it makes sense. Thank you so much for joining me. Namaste.